Hi guys.
Okay, how about some pumpkin pie ice cream?
Try milkshake?
Hey, seasonal.
Try milkshake? Yeah.
Pass those around. Pie crust. Let's see, 5 quarts of ice cream.
I never used their stuff.
Where's the example? Wait, where's it going?
I don't know, so don't ask me.
What was the last thing in there? Do I need to rinse it?
What are you making?
Pumpkin pie?
Absolutely not.
No?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, a 24 quart, huh? Look at you.
Well,
Oh, that's because you want to keep some of this around for the holidays and stuff, right?
yeah. I hope I have enough.
You want me to do that?
Sure.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Well, I'll start.
Why don't you get a good can opener here? I'll tell you which one's a good one.
Okay, so I'm going to add the ice cream mix into here.
Right. Now, you're 36 ounces, you're 1 quart short. You
That's
have
fine.
9 in there.
That's fine. I can afford to be 1 quart
Your
short.
concentration. Yeah. So how do you know?
By the way, when you're making holiday ice cream, he was smart.
I'll see you, Bill. Just
Get
text me.
all pumpkin, 100% pumpkin. Don't buy pumpkin pie filling. Looks the same in the cans. Just get real pumpkin. This is 100% pure pumpkin. All natural, no preservatives.
You got one can up there say organic.
Well, that's because of my wife. And
What's the difference in the
the cost.
No, I'm just curious if there's any ingredients.
No, I don't think they know because the ingredients are just pumpkin. Ingredients, organic pumpkin. This one, ingredients, pumpkin. Some people. Okay, so I've got my mix in there and we're going to put in the pumpkin. Let me get a big spoon.
See how good my can opener worked in this store? Yeah, 10 years it took me to find that can opener. You want to know which one I use? Okay. This? Yeah, it's the best, the best. You want to know which one I use, right? So what else? Oh, I know. What brand was it?
She knows.
You know.
She knows.
It's Hamilton.
Huh?
Hamilton.
It's a Hamilton.
Buy more?
Only if we need it. We'll see.
Oh, we'll need it.
Yes, we will.
Well, more is better. So those 2 guys left, right?
Yes.
Tell the class who he was.
He flew in one of his aircraft. He owns most of, well, no, I don't want to say that on tape.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I can't tell you.
Here's a spatula up here for you. All right.
I got
Go ahead.
it. One of those aircraft.
One of them.
He borrowed mine.
There we go. Yeah, but he landed at my airport. We are so full of it.
Yeah, I didn't see Slade here.
I haven't either.
He's in today.
He's somewhere. Mike, have you seen Slade?
Yes, sir. He's been around all day.
Oh, okay. You want to tell me when to stop?
Oh, I don't, what is your formula? How many ounces are those? 21?
15.
15.
And we've put in 1, 2, 3, 4 cans.
60. 60 is 16, 32.
60.
One more can and then we'll try it. That'll be 4 pounds.
That's what my original theory was.
What, 4 pounds?
No, 4 these many cans.
These many. 4. Hey, whatever happened with that scoop that I badmouthed?
I haven't tried mine yet. No
They
good,
won't
huh?
use it. They won't use it.
Wow.
Beautiful to look at, though.
Yes.
What else you putting in here? Some cinnamon, maybe?
Yes. Just opening it up. This is an ice cream. This is pumpkin ice cream, but I'm going to put it into these pie shells. This is handy.
Yes. What do you want to do with this?
Whatever you say. It's cinnamon with sugar.
With sugar?
Yeah.
Cinnamon sugar.
Yeah. So you might need a lot of it.
Well, we'll try 2. See what happens. Anything else going in this? Anything else going in here? Or is that all you call for?
Let me check my recipe. Oh yes, a little vanilla.
Okay.
A splash or 2. And then I was going to see if I wanted to add a half a pound of sugar, if it needed to be sweeter. So we'll taste it.
Speed of the machine now compared to the old school,
Compared to what?
the older machines that you
Well, you're doing Italian ice, so it makes no difference at all.
want. With ice cream?
Just with ice cream. Because you have high air content ice cream, usually high air, high fat. We make high air, low fat, and then there's super premium, which is lower air, then there's gelato, which is lower, and then there's custard, which is very low. So, and as you go lower, it costs more and to produce, so you have to get a higher price for it, and it also tends to sit like lead in your stomach. And we're going to use these pie crusts. These are just the Keebler graham cracker pie crust. I thought it would be a good idea the first time I made this to freeze these because, you know, it's cold. Well, no, if you freeze these without putting the ice cream in there, they crack. They just crumble to death. So leave them at room temperature. The nice thing about this is we'll not only have the pie shell for the pumpkin, but we can use the plastic as a lid when it's all finished. And these are great to sell in a retail
That's
store.
how they make them for that.
Yeah, probably. And you can even leave the advertising in. But these are fantastic to sell. Do you want to try it and see what you think?
Try what?
The ice cream?
I did.
Yeah?
That's why I'm adding more pumpkin.
Oh, okay. The nice thing about these, let's say you get $20 or more for one of these pies, people really feel like they're getting their money's worth because, you know, after dinner, you cut a slice. If you're like me, 11 o'clock at night while everybody's gone to sleep, you come back out and you cut a 1/4-inch slice. And you can take 1/4-inch slices, you know, for several nights and no one's ever going to notice. And they say, oh, where'd the pie go? Well, you ate it for dinner. So, like I said, us men are conniving. We're always thinking, but only about food, or food and one other. True. Any questions so far?
How many does it make, Steve? I see your recipe here. How many of them pies would it make?
Oh, I didn't buy enough, so
No, I know.
I don't know the answer to that because I've got 5 gallons
Okay.
of ice cream. It would have made a lot more.
Yeah.
Thanks. What did I do with that other? Oh, here it is. When I'm looking for these, I'll move to see you. All right, I'm going to start the refrigeration. But this is a great seasonal product. Oh. We recycle these too. A lot of pumpkin.
Pumpkin is a subtle flavor.
It is. That's why we may need some additional sugar.
Did you use some pumpkin extract?
I'm not using pumpkin extract. I used pumpkins. You can get cinnamon. You can get cinnamon sugar, which is cinnamon and sugar. You can get pumpkin spice. There's a lot of different things you can do with it. We're just trying this recipe for the first time, so we'll critique it. Go for it. Yeah. That's Jeff. Too much is never enough.
Too much is never enough. Or to quote Bob Seger, don't worry about it. I wish I didn't know now what I didn't know then.
Oh, that's good. That's real good. That doesn't need sugar. Do you think? I don't.
Okay,
What would you do?
I would add more.
Of that?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Can't hurt.
Go for it.
Just a dash.
The whole jar?
No, just a dash.
Okay. So if you want to put it on your recipe, I got to keep these cans for Paula.
You have to keep the cans?
Yeah, for Paula.
These cans?
She recycles them. This is called cinnamon sugar. So what we put in there is cinnamon sugar. Not
Don't
just
use
cinnamon,
that.
but
Just
cinnamon
get
sugar.
cinnamon.
I like the cinnamon sugar. And how many ounces is this thing? Well, it's a small bottle. I can see you're all falling asleep. This is the last ice cream, and then you can go home. You know, did you ever think you were going to come to a class and say, no, I don't want any more ice cream? Jeff and I used to actually ask people, we'd say, hey, how about we make one more? They'd all go, you know, so we kind of learned, don't ask.
You recycle this too?
Yes, yes,
And I bet the organic was Paula, right?
of course. Well, I bought it for Paula. Sammy's having the organic.
In your store, when you're running them off, they make these pie shells with graham cracker crust or Oreo cookie crust. They're 99 cents at our friendly Walmart. And it's a piece of cake to fill them, as you'll see. If you fill off a couple every time you make ice cream, throw them in the freezer and sell pies for $10. You're good. You make lots of money, especially if you take credit cards, because then they don't care what they're spending.
We got a bingo.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Next year, what am I going to do with all the money?
I don't know, man.
Gee,
Might have to buy an airport like you did.
unbelievable. Why is this here?
I got to tell you, this is quite the invention.
Yes.
Having
Why
a
did you
shelf
take the
up
pie
there.
shell off?
So in case it falls from the vibration, I don't lose a whole pie.
Well, you can do this and it won't fall.
Well, I also have to check the ice cream. So it's
Oh,
a bad
okay,
place for
okay,
it.
okay. Because that's what I do when I fill pies. I get a bucket, turn upside down, and fill the pies. And you have the tops.
Here now we have the adjustable shelves.
Stop. And you know what else I noticed? This.
Yeah.
Come on. I don't miss anything, you know. I want that.
You do?
I like that. And also, no, I have that. But I like this. Why'd you do this?
For feel.
Yeah.
It's a nice thing to grab.
Right.
Now, is yours just a bar?
Yeah.
Well, I'll change yours.
How are you going to do that? It's the whole thing.
Yeah.
And you know, of course, I don't have this. I have the, oh, it's blue? When did you do that? that?
Isn't that cool?
When did you do
It's
that?
just for the smaller machines, but it's from the, I took it from the 57 Chevy.
I have this on my machine. I don't have this. I have this. But mine isn't blue.
Oh.
Mine
Okay.
is just blase chrome.
Oh, okay.
Blue is nice.
Your 24 has that?
Yeah, you
I
put
got
it
to ask
on
them
for
why
me.
they're putting this on.
You put it on for me
Yeah, okay.
when I bought the machine in the back. What a long, strange trip it's been, huh?
Yeah. Be right back.
Any Q&A? I'll provide the A.
question? Why are
You
we
provide,
using the
yes,
What's the difference between custard and soft serve?
egg yolks. And it's made at a slower speed. Now you can get around that. iRice company makes a fabulous product called Bavarian Base. Bavarian Base. And it's a number 10 can of egg yolks.
Okay.
And you make your proportions. You guys got a recipe for custard, and the proportion is what you make it, but if you add that, what I used to do is I used to simmer egg yolks on the stove for hours at a very low speed, constantly whisking. Then I'd had to cool overnight because it was a huge pot, and then I would add it to my ice cream to make custard. Then I discovered iRice. As a matter of fact, now you can buy in the supermarket a container, like a milk carton, of egg yolks.
Okay. Yeah.
And just get your proportions right. Test it and see how it is, and that'll be custard in this machine.
Okay.
It won't be cores, KOHR cores, course cut, but it'll be close. When I make custard, it's really good.
So you can run it at the lowest speed on his here.
Yeah, but I don't have the speed, so I make it in my machine. Works okay, just don't tell Steve. Oh,
That's funny. I just said that to Mike. I said,
Don't tell Jeff."
Don't tell Jeff.
all right, how we doing? There was a question for you.
Anybody? Oh, well. That's okay. You can ask Jeff. It won't hurt my feelings that bad.
You clean your machine at the end of the day. Okay? So after the, I don't have to do it because he has his peeps that do it. They come in and they clean the machine. But cleaning the machine, what'll it take us? 10 minutes?
10.
It's a piece of cake. And it's a great pride. And also the next day when you come in, you're ready to roll. That was great. Next day we were ready to roll.
Pour it in, let's go.
That's it. Pour it in and go for it. And cleaning it is no big deal. You sanitize, you rinse it, you take out the parts, put them in your big sink, clean them up, put them
Yeah,
back
I'll let
in,
Sammy
run a thing of sanitize through it, and you're
Okay, thank
ready to
you.
go. 10 minutes.
Sammy can come out.
So it's pretty good. On your DVDs that you got just now, there's a whole section on cleaning your whole kitchen, but especially the machine. Any questions? Oh, you're killing me here.
Ice cream, man.
Right, good point.
Everybody falls asleep.
It's ice cream. It's simple stuff. Buy the ingredients, put it in the machine, sell it. Leslie.
We were analyzing higher quality over time, so if you decide you want to make something in-house, for example, instead of getting the egg yolks, you're actually getting it up to the temperature. How do you analyze, did you used to cook a bunch of things, or did you always pick stuff?
I started supermarketing out of ignorance. I never knew any other way. I sat where Bob is sitting back there the first time, and I watched Steve create his ice creams. And yes, I did say, if that idiot can do it, I can do it. But that's not the point. The point is, when I left here, I didn't know about those cans and jars and jugs, and I had a machine. So I just went to the supermarket because I didn't know. And I went up and down the aisles thinking what would make great ice cream. M&M's, boy, M&M's got to make great ice cream. Oreos, Famous Amos, cake mixes, candies, anything, coconut. And I bought all the stuff, and then I tried it, and I found out that it's good, and it tastes like growing up when I was growing up. So that's why Steve credits me with changing the industry a little bit, going supermarketing instead of buying, what does it say on the book? Who's got the book, Andy? Where's your book? On the cover, it says, make incredible ice cream without buying jugs, cans, or jars of flavors or colors. Go supermarketing.
Here we go.
That's what I do.
Keep talking, but here we go. I guess I'm going to need a spatula. Oh, that's beautiful.
Right on top is a spatula.
Okay.
Oh! Move over.
Look at that. Isn't that beautiful?
How many pies you want?
I only have 4.
Okay, move that glob. I could have done that.
Well, you didn't tell me what to do.
Okay, you want all 4 pies?
Yeah. You want that?
Looks better with the orange stuff in it.
It is kind of cool. Yes.
Actually, 24 quarts of product, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you measure exactly that in the machine before you make it, you get exactly that back out.
You would put 12 quarts in to get 24 quarts of ice cream back.
No, sorry. So,
Italian ice, you have to have some room for expansion. So you're going to do 16, 17 quarts. 16, 17 quarts of product. Sugar, water, flavor, the total. Okay, what do you think?
Now let's see how good you are, those of you who are with me this week. How much are we going to make on this? $50.
Make 50, but
$10 cost, $50.
The net profit on each one of those is $50.
of what? These?
Ice cream.
Oh, the ice cream. Ow. Okay, this is it. Your last chance to have ice cream. Come on up. Don't all move at once. See, you're full. Even if you think you don't like pumpkin, you got to try it. It's good.
Up half that.
Half of this?
Just half that spoonful, yeah.
like that movie actor, man.
Good, thank you.
Don't even look at him.
Where'd my assistants go? They went to the airport and didn't come back. I'll bet they went flying.
That's what I put graham crackers in the machine.
Yeah.
You talking about sprinkling it over or adding it in?
Adding it in. Then putting a little sprinkle on top too.
I don't sprinkle. I throw graham crackers in there.
Yeah, like if you do a Sunday with it.
What?
If you do like a Sunday with it or something, like put a little graham
She hasn't lost your video. I tried telling her.
Oh well. You put the whole crackers in there?
Yeah, I throw them right in for the flavor.
We did.
Just for the flavor.
That's enough. That's enough. Thank you.
Small one. So what you're saying is that in this case is about the product cost is about 20% of the gross. So if you sell it for 50 and you pay 10 for this, you're looking at about a 20% cost of ice cream cost of gross sales.
I think he's a little.
I don't know, the numbers guy, he's the numbers guy right there.
That's good.
I know it's not. It's got something missing. What's going on?
What?
There's something missing.
What do you mean?
They're not liking the formula.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have the label for like health department?
No, you mean for nutrition labeling? No, except you mean for wholesale? For retail, no. Not for retail. For wholesale, you don't have to, but everybody reads everything so much and then ignores it that people do it anyway. It's the cost of labeling has gone way down. It used to be you had to, there was like one or two labs in the country, and you were spending a fortune to get it. They actually burn it. That's how you calculate BTUs. And it was a real pain in the neck. Yeah, but I need more of these for the other
need
tubs.
what?
I didn't put these on the other tubs. So you've gone from adoring fans who think the two of us are the greatest in the world to, it needs more ice. You're just like my relatives. The first time I brought ice cream, it's vanilla. Steve, we love you. It's great. The second time I bring ice cream, Steve, it's good. It needs a little more vanilla. The third time, it's for God's sake, Steve, can't you make anything other than vanilla?
But I'd like to remind you that we didn't hear those comments after my stuff.
I'm sorry, who was there putting in all the ingredients today in my pumpkin? I saw this coming and I didn't want to take the heat.
Let me tell you, pumpkin is a very interesting flavor. It's delicate. It's like, on the other side of the world, it's like peach. It's very hard to get strong peach flavor. In the store, when we make pumpkin maple walnut. So we get maple syrup in there. You know what? I saw maple syrup here.
Yeah.
Where'd I see it? Right here? No.
We had it.
If we had added maple syrup, we would have had a winner.
I think if we hung out with a better class of people, they wouldn't be annoying so much.
A better class of people. He knows how to get a customer.
Well,
see, let me tell you, remember we talked about focus? I didn't focus today, and I forgot something. When we made milkshakes, the theme was Halloween, and I was going to make vampire shakes, and I brought, to add to my Frankenstein, I brought maraschino cherries and cherry juice.
Oh.
And I didn't focus, and I forgot. What's that?
So we missed out. You need to do that over.
And so you see how important it is? I forgot one of the main ingredients in my milkshakes. Imagine how good it would have been with some maraschino cherries crushed up and some cherry juice. Whew, sorry.
Oh well. I'm going to give you a tour of the factory now, but before we go, Jeff was looking at my machine and coveting the fact that his handle wasn't as nice as this.
I don't have
with
that.
With a little knob on it.
I like that.
Well, there you go.
There we go.
And if you're looking for a discount, forget about it.